न्यू डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी के प्रधान जगमीत सिंह ने आम लोगों नाल वादा किया कि आने वाले 10 सालों में देश भर में 5 लाख सस्ते घरों का निर्माण करवाएंगे, पर उन्होंने नाल ही एक शर्त भी रखी, अजिहा तां ही हो सकेगा जेकर उन्हां दी पार्टी चोण जित जाएगी। उन्होंने आख्या कि इसका फायदा आम लोगों को मिलेगा। एनडीपी आगू जगमीत सिंह ने इस टीचे को हासिल करने संबंधी होर वेरवा तां नहीं दिता, पर उन्होंने सिर्फ इन्ना ही आख्या कि वो इस बारे होर ऐलान करेंगे। उन्होंने आख्या कि देश की आर्थिकता सही है पर सारिਆਂ ਲਈ नहीं। उन्होंने सरकार वालों सस्ते घरों ਲਈ कुछ ना करन ते लिबरल्स की निंदा भी की। इस दौरान उन्होंने यह भी वादा किया कि वह बिना कीमत ऊर्जा कुशलता को अपग्रेड में मदद करेंगे। एनडीपी आगू ने अपने बयान में अगे आख्या कि वह बजट को बहुत गंभीरता नाल लैणगे ते पार्टी टैक्स दीआं कमियां नूं सुधारेगी अते बहुत अमीर लोकां ते टैक्स वधाया जावेगा।
Housing is a big concern. A lot of people are struggling to find housing. We're here at this beautiful housing, nonprofit housing development where there's an option for people to find housing that is affordable. But this center or this organization hasn't received the funding they need to do all the repairs. They had to pay for some of it out of pocket on their own, and they wanted and they needed some support, and they haven't received all the support they need. And then we look at what's going on. When people cannot find a place to live, they're struggling with housing, and then we hear Mr. Trudeau talk about that there is a housing crisis, you know, with more of those pretty words, acknowledging the problem, but then when it comes to the actual solving of the problem, empty promises. And what we're seeing is, we've just learned from the Parliamentary Budget Office that in fact this bold housing strategy that Mr. Trudeau announced, it amounts to less than what the Harper government spent. And that's really what I want to focus on. Well, Mr. Trudeau talked a good game. It's a lot of empty promises because it's, according to the Parliamentary Budget Office, Mr. Trudeau has spent 19% less in portion to GDP than Mr. Harper did on housing. 19% less. So that means the economy is doing better. Things are getting better in terms of the economy, but they're not better for everybody. They're better for the very top, the people who are very wealthy. They're seeing an economy and a GDP that's growing, but people who need housing are seeing less investments by this government, by the Liberal government. And that's really troubling to me. That is unacceptable. We know that we need to do a lot more. And that's why we're committed to building 500,000 new homes, to support renovations for families in their homes and no-cost renovations to lower their cost of energy, to lower their emissions and help create jobs. We know that we can do a lot more. We're committed to doing that. We've got to call out Mr. Trudeau for his false words and empty promises.
तो द ग्रीन पार्टी ऑफ कैनेडा का कहना है कि पार्टी के प्लेटफॉर्म विचली हर नीति ਨੂੰ मौसम के संकट के लेंस राही वेख्या गया। नेता एलिजाबेथ मे ने टोरंटो विच पार्टी के प्लेटफॉर्म का उद्घाटन किया। मे ने अपनी पार्टी वोटरां लई एक नवी सरकार वजों नहीं बल्कि जिम्मेवारी नाल सत्ता के संतुलन ਨੂੰ संभालण के समर्थ वजों वोटरां सामने पेश की। मे ने पोल की हकीकत ਨੂੰ स्वीकार किया जिस नाल ग्रीन लिबरल्स अते कंजरवेटिव तो पिछे हैं, पर उन्होंने वातावरण अते समाजिक न्याय ते केंद्रित एक प्लेटफॉर्म ਨੂੰ ਲਾਂਚ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ। प्लेटफॉर्म ਨੂੰ ਜਾਰੀ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਆਖਿਆ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਬਣਨ ਲਈ ਸਰਬੋਤਮ ਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈਡ ਹਾਂ। ਮੈਂ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਸੰਭਵ ਹੋ ਸਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਸ਼ਾਨਦਾਰ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੋਣ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਦੌੜ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਸੰਸਦ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਕਾਕਸ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨਸ ਦੀ ਸਹਾਇਤਾ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ, ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਘੱਟ ਗਿਣਤੀਆਂ ਦੀ।
We have everything we need to solve all the problems we face. Everything. We have the resources, we have human brain power, we have community spirit, we have government powers, we have a toolbox that we've barely opened yet. We have everything we need to solve a puzzle. We have all of the pieces. Nothing is missing. But there's something missing, because in this country we don't have vision. We don't have the picture on the top of the box. It's really hard to solve a jigsaw puzzle even when all the pieces are there, everything you need is there, until you have the top of the box. And without the top of the box, our platform is the vision of what Canada looks like in 2030. And it's the steps we will take, particularly in our first term in office if we were to form government, to actually deliver the Canada we want.